Hi, and welcome to another reading with me, Leenna. So today we are looking at your career. We're looking at your career highlights for the next 12 months. Hopefully it's good news. Not good news, but good news as well. But good news for all of us. And let's get straight into it. So firstly, you need to choose. So we've got the Azurite, we've got the green Tourmaline, and we've got the honey Calcite. So let's see what are the next 12 months in your career holds for you, and these are the highlights of your career, so it should hopefully give us only the good stuff. So if you chose the Azurite, let's look at the highlights of your career for the next 12 months. So you've got release, Two of Water, and the Ten of Earth. So some of you look like you're moving on to a better position. It could be for most of you, I think it's a new job, but for others of you, it could be a promotion. But it's a great new contract. It's going to allow you to do what you really love to do and to earn money quite well and spend more time with your family. And the release is it's going to happen after November or in November. We are in November when I'm recording this. You've also got the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands reversed, and you've got the Hanged Man. So whatever's going to happen is going to give you more time to reflect, but also it's going to be something that took a long time coming, but ultimately it's going to give you more freedom. So the highlight for you over the next 3 months is securing some kind of position that allows you more commitment. If you've been working as a freelancer and didn't want to, or if you've been working on a contract or on a temporary contract, then it's going to be formalized either at that place or in another place, and it's going to give you that commitment and that sense of being where you need to be, having the freedom to do what you want, having the kind of budget that you might need or can work better with. And it's just going to give you a sense of you've arrived at a better point in your career. So with the Queen of Wands reversed, I think some of you might find that someone who overshadowed you in terms of creativity or words, or who used their sexuality in some way to kind of manipulate people around the workplace. They could be leaving, or they could be in another department and they become kind of non-relevant to your job and your job, your career and your career happiness. And then with the Hanged Man, I think this is going to give you, like I said, new perspective. It's going to give you it's going to help you see where you need balance in your life, and it's going to also give you time to do things slowly, to take your time. It's not going to be, you're not going to feel pressured or rushed into things. And it could be that you succeed. I just want to clarify that you succeed. I can't remember where I put that deck. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I just want to check the deck. So you're moving away from, you succeed in something that has been long delayed, a long time in suspension, and you're moving away from that. You're moving to, or you have moved into either a better department, a better company, or a higher position that kind of takes you out of this person's sphere of influence, and makes you your own boss in many ways. But I feel that you're going to have the security, the job security that you've been looking for a long time, because of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very traditional, but this card is also very innovative for a Hierophant. So you're going to have that committed stability, but at the same time be able to do really new and exciting stuff. So That's excellent news for you if you chose the Azurite, the highlights of your career over the next 12 months. So that's awesome. Being your own boss in so many ways and getting to spend more time with those that you really love and care about. So let's go on to option number 2 with the green Tourmaline. And let's see what the highlights of your career are going to be for the next 12 months. We've got Justice, we've got the Ace of Air, and the Knight of Air reverse. So interesting, these are all air cards. So you could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And for some reason, I also got the word Scorpio. But perhaps you have very strong air in your chart, and that's been a point of contention for you and your career. But the good news is that you're getting a new contract. And it's going to allow you better communication, but you're also going to have to be, it's very interesting, we have the Libra card, Lady of Airships, or the Queen of Swords. We also have the Five of Wands and the Time Machine. So you're going to finally become a writer or be able to work in communication in the way that you want to. Some of you are writing apps, some of you are working on new technologies, and you're going to get what you have been working so hard on. You're going to get the rewards of it, but it's probably not in the way that you expected. For some of you, instead of getting cash, you might be getting royalties, or you might be getting kind of, if it's a company, you could be getting stocks, and these could actually grow quite well for you. It's, this is the Time Machine, the Wheel of Fortune. It just depends. For some of them it could work out very well, and others it could be maybe not so well. But whatever it is, the points of contention that you had in your life, the conflicts that you had in your life regarding your career are now going away. But you also have to be more careful with the facts and figures that you're sending out. You've got to be less impetuous, and if you do that, you're going to have the best success. So let's see what else it's bringing you. Travel. So those of you that want to travel, it's definitely bringing you travel. It's bringing you contracts in places that are very cold. So it could be in places that have very long and intense winters. For some of you it's Norway, for others of you it could be Canada. I wanted to say Australia. It's not really that cold, but perhaps you might work with Australians or for an Australian-based company in a place that is very cold. But yeah, this is mostly working with words, working with ideas, communication, technology, and you're going to have a major achievement because you're going to get what is right in the eyes, or from a universe's point of view, what is karmically and emotionally and spiritually, as well as monetarily fair to you with the Justice and the Queen of Airships. So if you are a lawyer or a doctor, it could be that you're getting some kind of special recognition, or you are getting some special appointment that is something that you've always worked towards and wanted to do, because it allows you travel and freedom in a way that a normal practice might not. With the Five of Wands reversed, it's also, like I said, a lot less of an uphill battle for you. You're going to get some easing in the stress and tension that you've been under. You'll be around people or circles that are more supportive and it's going to be easier for you to make your points known and for you to be recognized and respected for it. And with the Knight of Air reverse and the Time Machine, I think it's going to be really good for most of you. Let's pick another card to clarify. The Seven of Submersibles. So you're going to have fewer options, but you're going to have things that really pay off in the long run. So it's, a highlight of your career at this point will be perhaps even chosen over another, even though you without really trying. So some of you could be headhunted because of the ideas that you had. It's not necessarily linked to success. It's linked to innovation. It's linked to your fairness and authenticity, as well as your communication. And that's all going to make this a very a year where a lot more happens. It's not just all you working by yourself alone. It's not all about ideas, but it's also about getting contracts for those ideas and bringing them into fruition and making them concrete in the physical world. So nice one if you chose the green tourmaline. So let's go on to the honey calcite, and let's look at what the next 12 months that bring, that highlight your career, or the highlights of your career for the next 12 months. We got the Hermit reversed, Ego or the Devil card. We've also got the Queen of Earths. So it looks like physical, materially your career is picking up. It's also a lot more sociable, and you're going to have a lot more support in terms of funding and finances than you've had before. You got the Captain of Engines or the King of Wands reversed, and very interesting, we've got the Cyborg, which is also the Devil reversed. Okay, very interesting. And then we have the Comet or the Star. So let's see what this says. Ability. So you're going to get recognition for your ability, and this is going to pay off quite literally. Some of you might find that you're being paid off for things that you've produced in the past that may not have produced income for you before, and it could be that they could outright buy some of your designs or some of your writing or some of your inventions that you've been working on for a long time. Others of you might find that what you produced in the past is now going to start trending, and you're going to be recognized for your ability. But whatever's happening, it's bringing in a lot of money. It's bringing in a lot of ways to enjoy the physical and the luxuries of life without having as much thought about it. So you could actually end up having very big budgets for things that you're working on, more so to the point that it feels extremely extravagant. And I think that's particularly true for those of you working in TV and working in event hosting, as well as working in the film industry. I think those of you that are working in advertising are going to find the opposite, but you can take those skills or what you've produced before, and it's going to start paying you in a different way. So it could be that whatever you produced is now kind of throwing money at you, if that makes sense. So people want to throw money at you. There might be some, you might find that initially there are strings attached, but then find out that they're not really significant or they don't really bother you, and it's bringing you closer to your goals. For some of you, you're actually going to be able to invest in the space industry, whether it's in things like SpaceX, whether it's in things like other delivery systems for space, and going to other planets, maybe it's not the Mars rover. I don't know what the new Mars mission thing is called, but that kind of thing. You might actually be able to invest in it, and some of you could be working with people or on projects related to that. And again, it's bringing you a lot of abundance, it's bringing you a lot of grounding, and it's allowing you to nurture ideas and nurture people around you. And I think you're going to be really, really appreciated for that and your other abilities. So with the Hermit reverse and the Captain of Wands, the King of Wands also in the reverse, I think there's going to be a lot more sociable people around you, or if you've been working from home, you will soon be in either facilities or special places. You're going to be in offices, but these may not be traditional offices. For some of you, you could be working from someone else's home, or you could be working from I was reading something about certain film companies having sort of special camps where they're doing filming because of the coronavirus restrictions, and you might be in something like that, some kind of special area, or have access to certain areas that others can't because of the work that you're doing. And the highlight of it is that you're going to have a lot more interaction with people who may not be always on the same level as you. In fact, there might not be a real hierarchy in the place that you're working, where everyone is sort of equal in terms of their designation. So there's not going to be, so there might be a project leader, but the way they lead is not from it's not very traditional. They will be there with the team, they will be getting their hands dirty. There's not going to be senior managers. Everyone's going to be project contributors. And I think that's a very good way for you to work, and you're going to see it as a highlight. So with the Devil reversed, the Cyborg and Ego reversed, anything that you saw as restrictions or feared were restrictions will prove to be very much in your favor. And it's almost as if something will be misrepresented, and that's part of a test you have to pass. And when you pass it, you realize how much freedom you have from it. And it's almost the fact that you're getting paid so much, or you're getting so much of income from what you produce, that you don't really it's not that you don't appreciate it, but you reach the point where you realize you didn't need that big budget, you didn't need that special equipment. What you can do in a very creative way kind of is equal to or better than what others might have done or what you could have done, and it kind of makes no difference to the way that you're working. So it's almost like you found the perfect way of working for you. And with the Comet here, again, you're going to be a rising star, and you're going to know it. You're going to be kind of acknowledged as such. And I'm sorry, it's really, really hot here, so I hate this humid weather. So you're going to be able to achieve things that you've only dreamed of, and you're going to have such a elevated position in a place where there aren't any elevated positions, that to someone looking in, it's going to seem like it's kind of hard to explain. So the team that you're working in is going to be very highly regarded, and you're going to be part of that team, and you're really contributing very solid material things to it. It's not just it's not just no one's going to take the credit from you. So that is the highlights of your career for you. If you chose ability, it's definitely going to be recognized. You're going to be very well compensated for your past work and your present work, and it's going to be very sociable and in very interesting surroundings. So nice one if you chose Sorry, you didn't choose ability, it came up for you. If you chose the honey calcite, sorry, I'm just getting all kind of washed out by the heat. But anyway, you take care, have fun, keep those vibes high, good luck with your career, enjoy those highlights of your career, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'll catch you soon. Keep those vibes high. Bye.